In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 MLB games happening on May 28, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 10 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 5 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Chicago White Sox versus New York Mets. The Chicago White Sox will be visiting Citi Field on Wednesday evening to face off against the New York Mets in the final game of their 3-game series. Before this current matchup, the Mets have had the upper hand against the White Sox, winning 5 of their last 6 meetings and even sweeping them during their last series in Chicago. New York's pitchers have been especially effective, holding Chicago to 3 runs or fewer in 4 of the last 5 games overall. During their previous series in New York, the Mets averaged 6 runs per game against the White Sox pitching staff, showing clear offensive dominance. The White Sox have struggled mightily on the road this season, losing about 80.8% of their away games. Their starting pitcher, Shane Burke, has a 0-3 record with a 4.81 earned run average in 5 road appearances this year. On the other hand, the Mets boast a significant edge in pitching, ranking first in the league with a 2.82 earned run average, while Chicago sits in the lower half of the standings. Offensively, the White Sox rank dead last in batting average, which makes it unlikely they will score runs in bunches or get off to a fast start. While New York's offense may not be elite, it is far more dependable than Chicago's. The Mets average nearly 1 more run per game and rank in the top 10 in both OPS and home runs. Griffin Canning provides a steady presence on the mound for New York, and with a bullpen that has been locking down leads, the Mets have shown they can protect their advantage and add insurance runs late in games. Shane Smith has pitched well for the White Sox this season, posting a sub 2.4 earned run average, but his efforts have mostly gone unrewarded. He has just 1 win in 8 starts, largely due to poor run support and a shaky defense behind him. The White Sox have lost 6 of Smith's last 7 starts, often by multiple runs. Their defensive struggles are evident, as they have committed 41 errors this season, ranking 28th in MLB. These mistakes often turn close games into comfortable losses. This is yet another game where fading the White Sox seems like the smart move for bettors. Over the last 3 years, Chicago has been the worst team in baseball, and this season alone, they have cost MLB bettors the 3rd most money, behind only the Orioles and Rockies. Meanwhile, the Mets are enjoying a strong week, and Canning has been sharp this season with a 2.88 earned run average and 1.32 WHIP in 23.2 innings at home. Canning's earned run average drops to 2.66 with a .195 batting average allowed. As our first pick for this matchup, the New York Mets to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Looking at the scoring trends between these two teams, the last 5 games have all gone under the run total, with only 16 combined runs scored during their previous 3-game set. The White Sox failed to score more than 3 runs in any of those contests. Their offense has struggled all season, ranking near the bottom of the league in multiple categories, including last in batting average, which means they lack the firepower to produce quick, consistent scoring bursts. The Mets' elite pitching staff, ranked first in the league in earned run average, should continue to limit Chicago's scoring chances throughout Wednesday's game. Burke was effective in his last start, holding the Rangers to just 1 run over 6 innings. Canning has historically dominated the White Sox, with a career 1.89 earned run average against them. All signs point to a lower scoring game at Citi Field on Wednesday. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Minnesota Twins versus Tampa Bay Rays. The Minnesota Twins, holding a 29-24 record, are set to face off against the Tampa Bay Rays, who stand at 27-26 as they wrap up their 3-game series in the American League on Wednesday. The Rays come into this game riding a wave of momentum. Their pitcher, Rasmussen, has been impressive in his last 2 outings, and he looks poised to secure a win in this afternoon matchup. Tampa Bay has won 6 straight games leading up to Tuesday night, including a clean sweep of the Blue Jays. The lineup is now back at full strength with Josh Lowe returning, giving the Rays more flexibility and firepower in their batting order. Even when Yandy Diaz sat out on Monday, the team still managed a convincing 7-2 victory. Rasmussen has been dominant on the mound recently, not allowing an earned run in his last 12 innings pitched. He will aim to keep that streak alive against Minnesota, who are still missing their top power hitter, Byron Buxton. Expect Tampa Bay to send the Twins home with a loss early Wednesday. As our first pick for this matchup, the Tampa Bay Rays money line is our full game side pick. Both starting pitchers for this game boast earned run averages under 2.6, setting the stage for another low-scoring contest that should stay under the projected total. Rasmussen is coming off back-to-back scoreless starts, having shut out the Marlins and Royals in his last 2 appearances. On the other side, Minnesota's starter, Lopez, has an even lower earned run average and a stronger strikeout-to-walk ratio than Rasmussen. Lopez's earned run average sits at a solid 2.31, and he has allowed just 1 earned run over his last 11 innings, with an impressive 54-9 strikeout-to-walk ratio this season. The Twins have seen the game total go under in 4 of their last 5 outings, while the Rays have gone under in 7 of their last 9. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Dodgers versus Cleveland Guardians. The Dodgers have been playing solid baseball lately, winning 4 of their last 6 games. Meanwhile, the Guardians have struggled somewhat at home, dropping 3 of their last 5 games in Cleveland. Los Angeles holds the advantage in this series, particularly because they have been very effective against right-handed pitching, which is important as they face Slade Cecconi. Cecconi has allowed 5 runs over his 2 starts this season, and with Cleveland's bullpen currently struggling to hold leads, it's going to be tough for them to slow down the Dodgers' offense. On the offensive side, Cleveland has had trouble against left-handed pitchers, and they will be up against Clayton Kershaw. Kershaw didn't allow a run in his only road start this season and has given up just 2 runs in his last 2 starts against Cleveland, so expect the Guardians to struggle to generate offense in this game. Overall, the Dodgers seem to have Cleveland's number in this series, and Cecconi's recent performances don't inspire confidence. Despite a decent start to the season, Cecconi has been shelled in his 2 relief appearances against the Dodgers, so it's likely Los Angeles will get to him again. Given Cleveland's difficulties against lefties, this looks like a favorable spot for Kershaw to shine. As our first pick for this matchup, the Los Angeles Dodgers money line is our full game side pick. Looking at scoring trends, the Dodgers have gone under the total in 2 of their last 3 games, while the Guardians have gone under in 4 of their last 6. Los Angeles averages 5.57 runs per game overall, but has averaged just 3.33 runs in their last 3 games. They are batting .264 against right-handed pitching, which bodes well against a starter who has given up 5 runs in 2 starts. Cleveland averages 3.98 runs per game, but has averaged only 3 runs in their last 3 games. They bat just .218 against left-handed pitching and will face a starter who has allowed 2 runs in his last 2 starts against them. Given these trends and matchups, don't expect either team to score enough runs to push the total over the projected line. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. San Francisco Giants versus Detroit Tigers. The San Francisco Giants and the Detroit Tigers will conclude their series on Wednesday afternoon with a game at Comerica Park. The Tigers have been the standout team in the American League this season, excelling both on the mound and at the plate. Detroit has won 5 of their last 8 games and is looking to complete a sweep of the Giants on Wednesday, a feat they are well positioned to achieve thanks to the strong arm of Jackson Jobe. The right-handed pitcher boasts a 2.61 earned run average, and the Tigers have an impressive 8-1 record when he takes the mound. Meanwhile, the Giants have struggled to capitalize with runners in scoring position, a trend that has continued throughout this series. They will rely on Landon Roop, who has posted a 4.21 earned run average on the road this season. Although the matchup might not seem extraordinary at first glance, it features 2 promising second-year starters who are giving their fans hope for both the present and future. Roop has made most of his starts away from home this year, gaining valuable experience on the road. He has won 3 of those starts but carries a 4.21 earned run average in those games. On the other side, Jobe has been solid in his 4 home starts, going 2-1 with a 2.61 earned run average. Detroit is hitting .248 at home and has scored 130 runs at Comerica Park this season, the 4th highest total in the American League. The Tigers also boast the best home record in baseball at 19-8. Additionally, Detroit has been successful against the Giants recently, winning 7 of their last 10 matchups. As our first pick for this matchup, the Detroit Tigers money line is our full game side pick. The series opener was a low-scoring affair, with the two teams combining for just 4 runs, resulting in an under on the total. This pitching matchup is stronger than it might appear initially. Roop's extensive road experience this season means he is comfortable pitching away from home. He has allowed 2 runs or fewer in each of his last 3 starts, surrendering just 1 home run during that stretch. Job has been dominant at home, not allowing a run in over 2 starts and giving up just 6 earned runs and 1 homer in 20.2 innings. Although the Tigers' offense is generally strong, it has cooled off recently, scoring 3 runs or fewer in 3 of their last 5 games. Similarly, the Giants have scored 3 runs or fewer in 3 consecutive games and 7 of their last 9. The under has hit in 7 of the last 10 games between these two teams. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Boston Red Sox versus Milwaukee Brewers. The Boston Red Sox, currently holding a 27-29 record overall and 26-30 against the run line, will face off against the Milwaukee Brewers, who stand at 27-28 overall and 28-27 against the run line as they wrap up their 3-game series on Wednesday afternoon. The Red Sox have been particularly reliable when playing as road underdogs this season, covering the spread in an impressive 76.9% of such games. Overall, Boston is 15-11 on the road, maintaining a modest run differential of -0.2. On the other hand, the Brewers have struggled when favored at home, covering the run line in just 43.8% of those games. Milwaukee's home record is a solid 16-10, but they also have a -0.2 run differential in those contests. Both teams have shown inconsistency following wins, with the Red Sox covering just 40.7% of the time and the Brewers 42.3%. Despite this, Boston's strong performance as underdogs and their knack for keeping games close on the road make them an attractive pick in this matchup. As our first pick for this matchup, the Boston Red Sox to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. When it comes to scoring trends, the Red Sox have leaned toward the under in recent games, with 5 of their last 7 contests finishing below the projected total. Their pitching staff has been effective at limiting runs, though their offense has struggled to produce consistently. Similarly, the Brewers have also trended toward the under, with 4 of their last 6 games staying below the total. Their recent matchups have featured low-scoring affairs, including a tight 3-2 game on May 26th. With Brayan Bello and Freddie Peralta expected to take the mound, this game is likely to be another low-scoring contest. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.